I'm riding in my B13, and some shit you never seen. Run up if you wanna, blast you with a triple beam. Sipping on the lean when I roll up on the scene. Yeah, I'm riding clean, riding in my B13. I'm riding in my B13, and some shit you never seen. Run up if you wanna, blast you with the triple beam. Nigga, fuck your scat pack, fuck your Hellcat, fuck your 335. Yeah, you riding clean, but I'd rather be riding in my B13.
What we're trying to do here is get all the air out of the cooling system. If we don't do this, then the car could potentially overheat. So we're gonna go ahead and burp all the air bubbles out of the cooling system. So what you wanna do is fill your radiator up as high as you can get it. If you have a funnel like this, that would be great actually, because you can fill it a little bit higher. That's gonna assure that all the bubbles get out. And we're gonna hop in the car, we're gonna turn it on, we're gonna turn the heater on full blast and let the engine run. And then all the bubbles should work their way out of the cooling system. Once you're done bleeding your cooling system, now you can move on to setting your TPS. You're gonna need a few tools for this. A stubby Phillips head screwdriver and a digital multimeter. Now set your multimeter to DC voltage. Take your negative lead and attach it to the battery negative terminal. Now your positive lead, you're actually going to probe the TPS connector on the middle pin. The reading that you should get from the middle pin should be 0.44 to 0.51. If it does not fall within that specified range, then you need to adjust the TPS sensor until it falls within that range. Now once you've set your TPS, now it's time to set your base ignition timing. You want to make sure your car is at operating temperature and below 1000 RPM. You're going to go under the hood and unplug the TPS connector. Your RPM should drop, but they're going to come back up. Once you've done that, now you can hop back in the car. And what you're going to do is you're going to rev the engine over 3000 RPM 3 times. What this is going to do is it's going to tell the ECU to lock into timing mode. This is very important. If you don't do this, you can't set your base timing. Now once the ECU is locked into timing mode, you're going to grab your timing light and point it at the crank pulley and check your timing. To advance the timing, you twist towards the firewall. To retard the timing, you twist towards the radiator. Factory specification is 15 degrees. And if you're going to be running 87 gas, then I highly recommend that you leave the timing at 15 degrees. It may take a few steps to get there, but you'll get it eventually. This is what 15 degrees looks like. It's the second mark from last. Once you verify that your timing is correct, turn the car off, let it sit for a minute, start it again, and check your timing again to make sure that it is exactly where you put it. In order to use the 1.6 AC line, you're gonna have to space out your compressor like this. I have 2 washers between the block and the bracket, and then 2 more washers between the bracket and the AC compressor. The AC line, it runs very, very close to the alternator. So this is really the only way that you can make this line fit on this compressor with this motor. It's gotta be spaced out. So grab yourself some washers, space out your AC compressor, and it should be a bolt-on affair. So one thing that I pride myself on is every car that comes in this shop, I make sure that it leaves in same condition or better when it leaves. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna give Will's car a quick wash, and then we're gonna take it for a test drive to make sure that everything is sound. Then she'll be all done and ready for pickup. Ready, y'all? This is probably the first time this car has ever received premium gas.